Let's wait for the next persons. Okay. Okay, let's continue, Diana. We'll be talking about lipid metabolism. Now, there's something you need to understand. When we talk about the overview of the major metabolic pathways, we are looking at triglycerol. And this triglycerol can also be called neutral fats. You understand? And it is the most common metabolic and the storage form of dietary and de novo lipids. Now, triglycerol molecule is made up of what? It's made up of the glycerol backbone and 3 fatty acids. Now, let's talk about where are these fatty acids synthesized from. Fatty acids are synthesized from where? From acetyl-CoA. And this acetyl-CoA can be derived from the excess carbohydrate breakdown or the breakdown of amino acids. And this can occur in the compartment of either in the liver or in the adipose tissues. Also, there's what they call lipogenesis and lipolysis. When triglycerol is being broken down, it's known as lipolysis to give you the free fatty acids and the glycerol backbone. Then once we want to immobilize to get triglycerol, we can build up the free fatty acids and glycerol to give us triglycerol. So welcome, Joshua. You are welcome to the class. Now, most of our sessions now I'll be having a video interactive classes with you guys. You understand? I'll be having a video interactive classes with you guys. Now, before we start talking, let's talk about what lipids are. You know, lipids are endogenous compounds that are made up of what? Okay. Welcome. Welcome, Mercy. Welcome, Joshua. Welcome, Diana. Where is the student from? Where is the student that joined us again? I can't see her here. Okay. No problem. Let's continue. We don't have that time to waste now. Now, before you guys came, I started talking about lipids. That lipids are macromolecules. And these macromolecules, these lipids are made up of endogenous compounds that are insoluble in water. Now, lipids are derived into what? We have the complex lipids, we have the simple lipids, we have the derived lipids, and we have the miscellaneous lipids. Triglycerol, that is the storage form of most lipids, is stored in the adipose tissues. And this triglycerol is an example of what they call the neutral fat. Triglycerol is stored, apart from that, it's stored in the adipose tissues, is also transported by the lipoproteins. Now, there is something you guys need to understand. There's we'll talk about triglycerol. Let's talk about this triglycerol. How are they made up of? Triglycerol is made up of glycerol and 3 fatty acids. That's why we have the word triglycerol. You already know that we have monoacyl glycerol, we have diacyl glycerol, and we also have a triglycerol. Now, these lipids we are seeing, this triglycerol, when they are broken down, it's known as lipolysis to give you free fatty acid, to give you glycerol and 3 fatty acids. Now, when you want to synthesize triacylglycerol, you want to build it up. It's an anabolic process. And this process of building up to give you triacylglycerol is known as what? Lipogenesis. So lipogenesis and lipolysis are two different things. When we are talking about lipolysis, we are breaking down. It's a catabolic process. When you are talking about lipogenesis, it's a synthetic process. You are trying to build up. Now, let's talk about how lipids are transported. Lipids are transported from the transmission of lipids from the blood to different organs. We have what to talk about the serum albumin. Serum albumin transports free fatty acids. Why? The lipoprotein transports what? Neutral lipids. What are the neutral lipids? One is triacylglycerol. Two is cholesterol esters. So remember, one of the things you need to understand under compound or complex lipids, where we have phospholipids, glycolipids, and we also have lipoproteins. These lipoproteins, they also help in the transportation of cholesterol and also triacylglycerol. And we have four human classes of lipoproteins. One of them is what they call the chylomicrons. The other one is what we talk about very low density lipoproteins. We have the low density lipoproteins and we have the high density lipoproteins.